Now we have another problem coming in big time, the liquor issue. This is the only county that operates, that the bars are allowed to sell alcohol 6 in the morning when children are going to school. There's an area called Bamburi Vescon in Nyali. Bars are operating 24 hours. There is a law in this country and the laws must be adhered to. Children are no longer going to school. They are getting inside there. That is why you see we have a lot of issues. Vijana na mapanga, Kibokoni, Nyali, Likoni, Kisauni, everywhere. And this can be done. We can wipe out if we want to. The officers also. You know, I'm an officer myself. I've been with them in some difficult terrains during my days as a journalist. There are those officers who are willing to work hard, but they are also under pressure from their seniors. They will receive calls and be told, drop that thing. I am not a lawyer, Your Excellency, but I think, and I stand to be guided, we should have the office of the ODPP closer to the stations. Because sometimes these good police officers, men and women, do all they can, arrest these drug lords, but majority of them will just say, let us offload them. 24 hours thing. They are so not supposed to be in court, and then they are taken to court. But they haven't captured it properly the way it is supposed to be done. That is why sometimes the courts looks at how the case has been filed and throw it out. So we must have a strategic way of making sure ukifikishwa pale kotini hakuna kurudi nyuma. Your Excellency, these people are known. And they live a posh life. When I saw Nakada doing some raids ya shisha hapa Nyali, I was very happy. Because shishas are not sold on the sides of the streets. They are sold in bungalows, main house, half an acre house. Shisha, prostitution, chewing of miraa, mogoka, another problem that we have nowadays. Schools, people are now building bars near schools. People are building bars near mosques. Who is giving them these licenses? The county must also pull up its socks. I know you want money, but consider the children of this great country of ours before you give out the licenses. When I was in the media, I used to say that when the police go and raid somewhere after we have highlighted a story, I used to say it's all about the show of the uniform. Please, Nakada, don't stop. Don't stop because people are happy here. Go now to Bamburi Vescon. Raid all those areas and make sure they follow the laws of this country, that all the bars in this country must be open at around 5. And those officers who mess up, those officers who are corrupt, I agree with you, Your Excellency, Waziri, they should not be transferred. They should be fired on the spot. You cannot transfer corruption to another county. Let's deal with those who are not performing and also deal with those who are performing. Hawa watu ni wangwana sana, ni watu wazuri hao officers. Hata wao wako na shida zao. Ni sharti pia hawa wasikizwe ili waweze kupata motisha na nguvu ya kupigana na dawa za kulevya. With this meeting, Your Excellency, I believe by the time we are done, we want to see boots on the ground so that we can be able to save this generation. Hii kitu, Your Excellency, imezidi sana. Ni kubwa sana. Watoto mazezeta. You see a young man sleeping while standing in the streets of Mombasa and he can't fall. Where do they get these drugs? The entry point are those that I've mentioned when I started my conversation here with you guys. We can do it. In my last term, in my first term as a member of parliament, I passed a bill, Mheshimiwa Kithure Kindiki, it is there. The drugs and psychotropic substances. And the former president appended his signature in it. There was an issue of cash bail or bond. You arrest a drug baron with cocaine worth 300 million. He gets a bond of 500,000. He can afford